Hi everybody, Noel here. I'm just making this little video just to bring you up to date on everything that's going on in the Ayurveda Centre at the moment. We seem to have a lot of things happening. So I thought this was the easiest way to share everything with you. So I'm just going to share my screen and bring you to our website. So our website is where you find out about everything that's going on, you know. So our website's ayurveda.ie. You can see it up there in the address bar. So ayurveda.ie. Okay, so when you click on services, you tend to see what's happening. So the first thing there is personal consultation. So that's where you get Dr. Brennan's diary. Dr. Brennan's consultations, either in person or over Zoom, can be booked online here. Dr. Rajvinder and Dr. Naheed, or Vijay Rajvinder and Vijay Raheed, well, you can see their phone numbers over here on the right hand side of the page. So they handle their own bookings, but Don, you can book them online there. So the first thing is the online Ayurveda course. So that's our next course starting on the 17th of November. So there, all the details and the registration is there. So probably most of you have done that course at this stage, but if you haven't or you'd like to do it again, just go to that page, click on registration and just give us your email address and your name. And then that's it. That's all you need to do. We'll send you the links after that. And that starts on the 17th at 7:30. That's a Tuesday, and it'll run for 8 lessons every consecutive Tuesday and Thursday for 4 weeks. And yeah, so that's a great course, and you can read all about the testimonials there on that as well. So the other thing that's coming up is the thyroid webinar. So if you go to the bookings page, if you go to the bookings page, and then down here, this is where you can book different things. But one of the things you can book there is the thyroid webinar. So that's taking place on the 18th of November. And that's a Wednesday night. So it's next Wednesday week, actually, you know. So there's a little description there. This is a webinar being given by Dr. Brennan about thyroid issues, both hyper and hypothyroidism. So for anybody that has issues in relation to the thyroid, I think it'll be a webinar that's well worth seeing. So you just book that on the booking page of the website. Back at services, then we're on the 23rd of November, which is a Monday night. We're doing a replay of the arthritis webinar. So we did this arthritis webinar back in, well, it was either June or July, and that was given by the 3 doctors, Dr. Brennan, Dr. Naheed, and Dr. Rajvinder. So you can see the things there. It touches on fibromyalgia, lupus, spondylitis, and also the 3 main commonest: osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and gout. Huge amount of information contained in that. So we'll be replaying that video on the 23rd of November at 7:30. There won't be any doctors there. It'll just be a replay of the video. The Q&A that'll happen is the Q&A from the original webinar. So there will be no doctors on live there at that. And that costs €18. So it's cheaper than the original webinar was. Speaking about that, also available to rent, as well as the brain health webinar and the women's health webinar. So we're renting these. If you take them, you can rent them for a month, and they cost €18 to rent for the month, and you have access to view them for a month. Also, the thyroid webinar, anybody that books that will make sure that they can view the replays of that for a month as well. And also the arthritis webinar, if you book in to see that on the evening, you'll also have access to see that video for a month as well. So that's pretty much what's happening at the moment. I'll just stop the share. So that's pretty much what's going on at the moment. We have the new course starting. That'll be the last course for 2020. So we've about 400 people booked in. So it'll be nice to get that up to about 800. I am running Facebook ads at the moment. So do share the link for that. Do tell your friends about that. If they just go to ayurveda.ie, it's the main banner on the homepage. They can just click to find out more information. So definitely, if you've done that course and you found it good and useful, or you find Ayurveda to be good and useful, and you want to share that with other people, then that course is a great way for people to start, because there's no commitment. They don't have to book a consultation. They don't have to buy products. It's a free course. So they get a sample of what it is. And then if they want to take Ayurveda further later on, then at least they know what they're getting involved in, and if it's something that suits them or not. Then you've got the thyroid webinar, And then you've got the arthritis webinar as well. We are organizing maybe a cookery course, an online cookery course before Christmas, but I have to sort that out with Dr. Rajvinder. We're not ready to advertise that as yet. And then on the 13th, which is very soon, so I'm making this on Wednesday, this is the 11th. So on the 13th, we have our Ayurveda Day celebration, but I'll be sending out the link for that to everybody. That's the Worldwide Ayurveda Day, and we'll be doing a celebration at 7:30 on Friday evening, but you'll all get that link anyway. And if you don't get that link for some reason, just drop me an email. Any questions about anything, drop me an email, noel@ayurveda.ie. So that's very straightforward, noel@ayurveda.ie. Just drop me an email. It's better to email me than ring me. You mightn't get me on the phone, but if you just drop me an email, I check my emails all the time. So just drop me an email if you have any questions and I'll get back to you. Deliveries, we're experiencing some deliveries. Most deliveries are getting through on time at the moment, but definitely there are some delays, kind of inexplicable. Some things are taking 10, 12, 15 days to arrive. Everything is arriving eventually, but obviously it's a little bit irritating for people if they're waiting that long. But we have said it on our website now. If anyone ordering products, we have said allow 20 days for deliveries. Once we stick it, we get it in the post the day after or the same day we receive the order or a day after. But once we stick it in the post or give it to a courier, then unfortunately it's in the lap of the gods. I think the postal system and the courier system, they're at breaking point. They're so busy and things are getting delayed. It's impossible to get answers from them. So, but we've just come to the conclusion that everything is getting through, but it just takes some time. So be patient. And if you are using, herbs that you want to have a good supply of, then order them in plenty of time would be my advice. As it gets closer to Christmas, it's probably going to get worse. And then maybe in January, it'll ease down. Okay, so that's what's happening with us. As I say, any questions, just email me at noel@ayurveda.ie. Okay, everybody, see you soon. See you on one of our courses, hopefully. Bye-bye. Bye.